Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Photographic Memory Podcast. I'm excited to welcome to the program Dr. Shannon Panzo. Dr. Shannon, how are you? What's going on?
Oh, great things are happening here again. We're very excited to have a special guest with us today, and this is one of my mentoring clients, and this will help other people understand what my mentoring is actually all about. Most people, whenever it comes to mentoring, they take a look at things and they go, "Ooh, what is that? How can I make my brain work better for me?" So this is what I do: is I teach people how to do that and how to put those basic principles into their life skills to make their life better. I want to introduce RJ. RJ is a current client, and I think he's enjoying it.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hi, RJ.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Neil? How you doing,
Okay.
Dr.
Good,
Shannon?
RJ. Thanks for coming on the show. Yeah. So, kind of
Yes.
tell me how you found out about ZOX Pro mentorship.
Um, I came from a professional background in the financial services industry. So at first, I was looking into catching up on the material and update information, and I needed a way to learn faster. So to get ahead of the field, because compliance and updated information is important. It's every year where the new rules, ethics, and financial services industry with continuing education. So out of faith, I scoured the internet to see if there was a way to learn faster until I found Zoxpro. After that, I needed more out of the course, so I reached out to Dr. Shannon about the mentorship.
Interesting. So, what
Yeah,
are the benefits of mentorship?
the mentorship personalizes what's going on in your life as of today, and it redirects you to what matters to you and your destiny. So there are programs in the mentorship that have lifted years of burden that I have unknowingly been carrying. All of a sudden, by Dr. Shannon's mentoring, has helped and lifted it off. It makes you think, well, that was simple, because everyone like seems to complicate everything as far as like systems, reinventing the wheel, doing things. So when in reality, it's supposed to be simple. That's why the mentoring works, because you're also being reminded that this works, this has been like this, and will continue to work with this. So you get an extra set of experienced eyes to recognize what you couldn't see if it was just you.
Yeah, that's
And
important.
And
Go, Dr. Shannon.
and one of the things I want to mention is, due to my techniques that I share with RJ and my other clients, it does lift a lot of burdens off the person. In other words, it frees you up for much better mobility in everything that you're doing. It's a very holistic training. It not only deals with your personal aspects, but it deals with your professional aspects, and intertwining all those as life really is.
I also wanted to add on to the holistic side. It really makes a big difference because the Zoxpro courses is the how-to, and the mentorship is the why-to and the playbook per se. And what Dr. Shannon was talking about is it bulldozes the obstacles and makes a clear path to learning if there's a plateau or if you're going through obstacles. For me, it's the biggest benefit, especially in taking books and its full conceptual understanding. And you come to find out that to learn mental photography is to learn how to read energy.
And that's very interesting. So, we're going to talk about what your experience with mental photography in a way,
Mhm.
because I mean, you just found out about this, that I want to find a better way
Right.
to remember a lot more material for your professional work. And you searched and searched and found. So, what is your experience with mental photography?
Wow. The experiences are endless. I get more out of the book than having to read and understand it on a surface level. So I'm able to experience books I never would have thought possible. I never knew that there was layers to taking in information. You get to see the bigger picture. It felt like I was activated per se, because when you read it, you become aware. When you Zox, it helps you become awake. But with the mentoring side, you get activated. It's like there's a turn on switch. You get to live the books you photograph. Because I'm basically the experiences right now. I'm basically living the books that I photograph. I'm experiencing the holographic and deeper side of reading. So it's very a different dimension of taking information.
Very, very interesting. I think that this is again the part that why we have people, Dr. Shannon, on the show that you've mentored or have taken ZOX Pro to really give you an understanding, Dr. Shannon, of the benefits of it. That again, you've received those benefits. The person who mentored you has received those benefits, and other guests that we've had on the program. But it's always great to hear from a fresh set of eyes, a new person, what they've experienced.
Right.
And this is exactly why it's important for me to have people like RJ on the program, so that people, other people, potential clients, and just others in general, so that they understand that what I teach is actually bona fide as a proven way to actually reach in and get a hold of your brain and do good things with it. So yes, it definitely shows that I'm doing some good work with people. And the main thing is from ZOX Pro training on, I'm here to help people accomplish in their life. And it's really important that that I be able to do that. I'm very selective of who I bring on for my mentoring clients, and I personally feel that I need to make sure that I bring on the right people so that I can make a big difference in their life.
What is your outlook in the mentoring, RJ?
I'm looking forward to applying mental photography as a way of life. Now that I have the confidence and ability to learn anything I want to learn, and appreciating how each book was written, like the feelings of the book, just the whole of its creation. Also to have a fulfilling friendship with Dr. Shannon, maybe put him on the retainer or something. Because overall, aside from Zoxpro, he's an amazing mentor. He's very down to earth and straight to the results. So you will Zox. I mean, you will know once you meet him.
Yes, for sure.
Mhm.
And it sounds like you would recommend the mentorship then.
I would wholeheartedly recommend the mentorship to anyone who wants to get ahead in life. If you want to take it to the next level and elevate overall, to be the best in your field, to catch up on the speed of technology and to organize and design your life. For me, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Exactly. Dr. Shannon, anything else to add, Dr. Shannon, to this interview?
Well, there's plenty more time for RJ to experience life in its fullness. And this is one of the things that people need to be doing. They need to take the blinders off. They need to open up their eyes and see the world as it truly is instead of what we're being fed. And the only way to do this is through true awareness, and you have to unfetter yourself before you can grow this way. And that's what I start with. I teach my clients how to get to the primary roots of those particular problems and solve those problems and get them out of their way so that they can progress in life, whether it be their professional life, their personal life, uh, relationships, uh, wealth. It doesn't matter. It's all combined into one. And how can you ever expect to be good at it if you're chained down? And that's what the system does to people. Not my system, the other system. And it chains people down. It stops them from enjoying life. It 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 halters them. It binds them. And this is not where you need to be. This is not where people need to be. You need to be experiencing the actual truth instead of the junk that they keep feeding you. And that's what by a person unfettering themselves, this is what they begin to experience. And they can experience more and more of this to whatever level they like. So that's pretty hard hitting, but the point is, it's true.
No, it's definitely true. And I think
Right.
that even from some bits and pieces I get mentoring from Dr. Shannon since I've worked with him as a co-host and then also working with him in marketing. He has taught me so much when I share things of my life with him that he's able to put the pieces together using things. I look forward to at one point having the time to take ZOX Pro. And I too, because I want to be able to increase my ability to remember more things and be able to use that into my field. So the last question for RJ is, how's it helped you professionally? Some of the things from mentoring in Zoxpro.
Professionally, it has because I have a roller coaster schedule. So part of it's mentoring. There's a way for me to cope with my stress levels, and because of his mentoring, Zoxpro itself, it has helped me how to control it, and I can get things done faster and then have more free time for my family and my friends.
Excellent. All right, so Dr. Shannon, I guess what we got to do right now, Dr. Shannon, so we can get started today is go to zoxpro.com, right, Dr. Shannon?
That's a great place to get started, zoxpro.com.
And then
great things happen here.
Exactly. Go to zoxpro.com, can sign up for Zoxpro or contact Dr. Shannon for mentoring. All that information is on the website. And we appreciate you guys stopping by again for another Photograph Memory podcast. Thanks again, RJ. You don't have anything where people can find you and stuff. You said you're in the financial services. Is there a place you want people to find you?
Not at the moment, but I do. I'm in the process of creating a financial services industry business.
Excellent. So
we'll
you'll
keep you posted, and thank you for coming by, RJ. It's been a pleasure having you.
Awesome.
Oh, always. Thank you.
All right, guys, that was the Photograph of Memory podcast. Take care.